Going to cross the auditorium where we will meet one of the artists from the exhibit, Dwight Hayes.
Hi, we're back in Cropsey Auditorium with Dwight Hayes, one of the participating artists in Meet the Artist. Dwight Hayes is a photographer. He's a journal photographer, but he also has some fine art works, and I'd like to ask Mr. Hayes, how did he get started in the fine arts?
Sure, a photojournalist and a freelance photographer. I got started in photography back in 1966, 67. I was in New York. I had a summer job working for Hearst Publication. They published Glamour, Harper's Bazaar, Good Housekeeping. And I was an office boy. I would go to the offices of writers and publishers and editors. So my experience was a rich environment of words and pictures. I went on in high school to take photography as a subject, and after high school I went to the New School of Social Research in New York and studied with Joseph Breitenbach, who was a famous photojournalist. When I left New York, I came to Indianapolis to IUPUI, and as a work-study student, I was the staff photographer for the Onomatopoeia paper here in Indianapolis. After I left Indianapolis, I went to Atlanta. I pounded the streets of Auburn Avenue, which is one of the cultural centers of African-American art, selling photographs to the Daily World, the Inquirer, The Voice, etc. And from Atlanta, I returned to Indianapolis, and of course, I found a warm welcome here from the press. Over at the Star, Greg Griffo and Jerry Clark, at the Recorder, Charles Blair, Connie Hayes, Miss Tandy at the Herald, and Clifford Robinson of Scoop magazine. I want to mention him because the March issue of Scoop will have my photograph as the cover, and of course I'll have pictures inside. So I've had a real good time here in Indianapolis selling photographs and dealing with the print media.
I see you have one piece here that you won first place for Indiana Black Expo last year.
Yes,
yes. Talk about this piece a little bit.
Okay, that is the piece over here. I have titled it Dandelion, and as you can see in your close-up, if you can get close, the little girl has a picture of a dandelion in her hand. I took that picture in Atlanta, Georgia. I was at a flea market, and her parents were running the stand that I was looking at material. And she was sitting on the side with the dandelion. I saw her. She picked the dandelion up and blew it. I said, my goodness, look at the curiosity there, the honesty of that. And one of the things that I try to do with photography is to project an image of African Americans that is natural, that is truthful. And I saw that in this photograph, and she gave me an opportunity to do that.
All right. Well, Mr. Dwight Hayes will also have work in the exhibit, along with 14 other very talented African American artists. We hope to see you at the reception February the 3rd from 6 to 9 in Central Library. Thank you.